Hi guys, it's Dawn, and I have for you another installment of our Servitor Series. So we are working on day 6 and what we would be doing on day 6. I want to give a reminder. You want to sage your sacred space that you're doing this in. You want to spend 30 minutes with your doll, and make sure that you are putting energy into this item where it's going to live. You want to we'll talk about that the next installment, but you want to be putting energy into this doll every day. You want to be put energy into the doll every day. You want to do little things for the doll every day. You're building on this. So if you want to add herbs or a stone, you can do that. You're writing part of the contract each day. You're really focusing and concentrating on what you're writing. Okay, so on day 6, we're going to be discussing the lifespan of your doll. Okay, servitors usually have a fixed lifespan. It does not have to have a fixed lifespan, as long as you're feeding it energy, feeding it whatever herbs you choose that have to do with why the doll was created. You're feeding it that intent. Every week you want to spend time with your doll after it's created, at least 30 minutes every week, just to kind of recharge it with your energy. So you can keep it going. It does not have to have a fixed life. Mine does not. I work with my doll I work with my doll sometimes 2 or 3 times a week. But once a week is good also. You don't have to work with it every day once it's created. You want to give it a set task. Now, a lot of creators, they create the servitor. They do. It's a lot shorter than what I am doing. This is more in depth, and it is for a longer lasting servitor. But some people create it just for one specific task. And once it finishes that task, they create a dissipation switch, and they burn it and take that energy either back to them or release that energy into the universe. But it's your energy. This is your servitor. Over time, it does develop kind of a personality of its own. That's something else you're going to put into the contract, different personality traits you want it to have. But other than those, it will kind of live and breathe, and from its own experiences, develop a type of personality. But if you want to create a servitor for one task and then dissipate it, you can do that. You can set it for 5 years, 10 years. Say it's a protector to a child, and you want to protect that child until the child's 21 or 18. You can do that. And you set an end date. You set a dissipation switch. The dissipation switch can be anything. It can be a word, a symbol. It really can be anything. Just make sure it's something that you're going to know and remember. And that needs to be in the contract. So say if I say the name 3 times, And then I say the word release, and that's the dissipation switch. That would be very easy to do. You would also want to get rid of the doll, whether it's just unraveling it or it's burning it. However you feel is necessary to do. Me, I would burn it and release that energy, and I would take it back into me because this is my creation, my energy. It's what I want to be, and I can reabsorb it. And it will give you a powerful boost. Who doesn't need a powerful boost, right? So because you're feeding it constantly, you're feeding it your energy. So you can have a set lifespan. Mine, it doesn't really have a set lifespan. I intend to pass this down. It's in my book of shadows, what everything that needs to be done for it, and then is my kids' choice whether they use it or not, or keep it or not. But yes, the lifespan. And if you have any questions, please leave them below. I think I'm explaining it well, but I may not be, and you may have questions. Please ask. I surely will not be offended by any questions you put down there. And as a reminder, during this time, you want to spend every day 30 minutes a day just sinking energy into your doll. You want to read the contract to it every day. Every time you add something, you need to read the contract. And today you would be adding his lifespan, and you would be adding his dissipation word. I'm going to go over some cautions just because I think they're really important. And I have went over them previously, but I want to go over them again. Let's see. Again, you don't want to do this when you're sick. It takes a lot of energy. It can drain you. Okay, let's see. Sorry, I'm going through all of my paperwork to find it. Okay. Okay. Here it is, I think. Yes. So, you want to, during this time, you want to make sure your shields are up. You want to make sure that you are taking cleansing baths. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a bath. It can be a bowl of whatever herbs you want to use and salts, and you can cleanse, just pour it over your head and cleanse that way while you're in the shower. You can tie a little tea bag with herbs and the salts that you want to use onto the shower head where it sprays down over you. You want to keep everything in your area clean and picked up during this time. You want to stay away from negative energy, negative people. You want to sage your area, or it doesn't have to be sage. You can use sandalwood, you can use frankincense, you can use myrrh, whatever you're comfortable with for cleansing your area. And you want to do that every day before you start working with your servitor. You want to eat healthy and take care of yourself because you are expending a lot of energy. You want to be careful about the spells that you're using during this time. Personally, I would suggest not doing any spells. not putting anything out there, because you never know. So, and you're going to be spending a lot of energy anyway on that one spell. So, I personally didn't do any spells during that time and would suggest that you not do them either.
I don't trust Jonathan to watch his turtle.
Oh, okay.
Would it be okay if I sat him in
Yeah,
He
it's
can't
fine.
crawl out. He's too tiny right now.
It's okay. He's
Thank
fine.
you. You're amazing.
So I am babysitting a turtle now.
I love you.
I love you too. Okay, so you want to avoid people that drain you. You know, you love your family, but anyone that is going to argue with you, drain you of your energy, make you expend a lot of energy during this time, it is good to avoid those people in your life. Avoid cursing, okay? Like, damn you to hell, what, this stuff. Words are powerful. So you want to be conscious of what you're saying and make sure that you are not literally cursing anyone. You want to avoid TV shows that are violent. You want to avoid hate speak, negative people, all of that during this time. It's just 8 days, guys. You know, it's a small price to pay. So you want to avoid those types of TV shows. I use the Fiery Wall of Protection spell. You don't have to, but you want to create a barrier around your area that you are working in. Okay, I think that is it. I just really wanted to go back over those again to make sure that you guys are taking care of yourselves while you're working this spell. So that's what we're putting in the contract for today. And again, spend that time with your servitor as you are working with it, whether you're adding herbs, adding a stone, whatever it is you're doing. You want to make sure it knows its name. You want to talk to it and watch it grow in your mind's eye. You're kind of watching, it's like birthing a baby. It's watching a child grow as you grow with it. So that is very important to watch the changes as you add the changes to the servitor. You can have your servitor meet you in meditations, in dreams, just in your mind's eye. You can talk to it with a pendulum, which is what I use with mine. I have one certain pendulum that I am using for my servitor. I'd suggest you do the same. If you have a pendulum that you've used for something else, cleanse it, recharge it, put it with your servitor while you're putting this energy into him. Tell him or her, this is how I'm going to talk to you. This is our communication method. And you want to keep it with him. Trying to think if there's anything I haven't covered for this session. I think I got everything. So I'm really excited. We're getting towards the end. It's only 8 days and we're on day 6 now. So just 2 more sessions, I believe. I may break day 8 into 2 sessions because it is a lot of material to cover for day 8. But thank you guys for watching, and I hope this helps. Please feel free to ask any questions, and I will make sure I get answer to you as soon as possible. Blessings and much love.